What's going on, folks? I know it's been a bit.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
But yeah, there's something I actually wanted to come back and discuss with you guys. We're gonna be talking about Relic Delta and how it's affecting me as a player, and probably affecting most other people in the game too. It's all variable dependent with what you're doing in your roster, where you're at in the game, if you're a mid-game, late-game player, it's all dependent on how you play the game. Maybe if you spend or if you're free to play. There's a lot of different variables to this discussion. So yeah, I don't want to take up too much time doing this. I don't think it's really needed. I probably maybe like 5 to 10 minutes for this video. I don't want to overdo it with some of my other videos, because I'm noticing that I'd be doing that for some of my videos. They're too long than should be. But other than that, let's just get into it. Glad to be back again, and yeah, let's do it.
Sir.
Alright, folks, so we're in the game as usual. Yeah, so where I'm at, I'm almost about to be 14 million GP, as you can see on the top right. I'm 13.7. Yeah, let's just talk about Relic Delta. Relic Delta, honestly, I believe if you're a beginner player or a new player, you're just starting out, just keep exploring the game. Try to, do your thing, build your roster, just get the core characters and stuff like that. Get them where they need to be. Relic Delta, I'd honestly say worry about that maybe to your 7 or 8 million GP. Once you got a few Galactic Legends in your pocket, you got a decent amount of legendary characters from the Journey Guide, you got a few Conquest units up and running too. You got a GL ship, maybe Executor, Profundity or something in your roster. Once you have a good amount of stuff, then start working on your Relic Delta, because sooner or later it's definitely going to affect you in a bad way if you just keep ignoring it. And it did hit me, and from where I'm at too, I'm almost 14 million GP. And I still have some characters that I personally myself need to get to Relic 7, because for some instances, I had, when I got Balin up and running, Balin Skull and his team up and running, they're already high relics. Balin Skull, I have him here at Relic 9, and then right here. Let me go right here, right? So Balin and his team, right, are already high relics. Shin and Marek are Relic 7. I put Hondo there for now. He's already Relic 8, and Balin I got to Relic 9. Kira, I has as my 5th. Sometimes I use Dash Rendar, sometimes, but I like to use Kira. So when I first put her on the Balin team, she was Relic 3 on my roster, and every time I'd use the Balin team, she instantly dies. Why? Because she's Relic 3, and because of Relic Delta, the higher the enemy relics are, the less damage you're going to be doing, and the more damage you're going to be taking. So Kira is just getting absolutely decimated and one-shotted by even a basic attack and stuff like that. She's just getting destroyed back and forth. And right now I got her to Relic 5. I am going to get her to Relic 7. But everybody else on the team is doing fine, and then she's just getting blown away to pieces and one-shotted. So that's an instance right there. Another thing too is with Baby Cal. I had him at Relic 3 for the longest, and he's just getting wiped. And I'm putting him on raid teams too on defense, and he's just getting wiped. So I got him to Relic 7 and remodded him too, and now he's actually able to survive way longer and way better. Okay. Same thing with my bounty hunters. I elevated my bounty hunters more because for the Executor fleet, I had Bosk at Relic 5 the whole time. I had Dengar at Relic 5 the whole time. I had Cad Bane at Relic 5 the whole time. I got all these characters to Relic 7, not only for the Boba Fett Datacron, his focus Datacron, but I got them to Relic 7 for Executor Fleet to make the Houndstooth even stronger, the Punishing One stronger, Xanadu Blood stronger. I need to get IG-88 to get the IG-2000 stronger too. But yeah, like, those are some instances where Relic Delta really did take effect. And it really hits you in Grand Arena, honestly. If you're a competitive player and you're trying to climb up the ranks and you're not, and you haven't worked on your Relic Delta, you're gonna really suffer a lot. That's how it is, unfortunately. You can't just you can't just be like, oh, they have a Relic 9 Ray or Relic 8 Ray and my Star Killer is Relic 5. Oh, I'll just use Star Killer to... No, it doesn't work like that anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, honestly, I would recommend Relic 7. Lowest is Relic 7. Get your characters to Relic, get whoever you need to work on or focus on, get them to Relic 7. Just get them to Relic 7, because Relic 7 is a decent, it's a good Relic level. It's decent, you know. They're not, your characters of Relic 7 aren't just gonna just die off in one shot. You know, they'll be able to take some hits, you know. They'll be able to stay in the battlefield. But yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. Personally, for me, I still have a lot more characters to get to Relic 7. I want to get the Zori Finn team to Relic 7, the Luthen team to Relic 7, the new Bad Batch to Relic 7 to increase the score in the raid. Yeah, there's definitely more stuff that I have to do. It was a lot more than this between the span of this video and my last video, but yeah, it is what it is. I would say though that Relic Delta has had a positive influence on Rise of the Empire, the TB wrote. It makes the combat missions more easier now. It makes them much faster, much easier. I'm able to auto some combat missions now because of Relic Delta. I've worked on it for a while now. I've been working on it for at least a month now or two or whatever. But yeah, Relic Delta does have some positives. It doesn't affect Conquest either, so we can throw that out of the discussion. So, like, you know, PvP modes like Grand Arena, Squad Arena, which really nobody gives a crap about. You know, Squad Arena is like a sandbox test mode thing. And then TW, it does affect in TW as well. You don't have to get every single character to Relic 7, only the important ones that are, you know, on known and well-used teams that elevate your roster. For example, for a quick example, Gungans, you don't have to get them to Relic 7. Personally, how I use Gungans, every time I see a Separatist team on defense, if it's General Grievous with droids, or if it's Admiral Trench with his Separatists with Dooku, Newt, Jango Fett, and like Wat Tambor or whatever, I use any Separatist team I see. I'm always throwing Gungans, and they do just fine. No matter if the Separatist team has a maxed out Datacron or a focused Datacron, this, that, and the third, Gungans are always beating them every time. And they're just sitting there at Relic 5. Because they're Relic 5, you need to have all of them to get Jar Jar unlocked. But besides the point, they're just sitting there at Relic 5, and I'd use them just to kill Separatists like that, and not other, you know, maybe other weaker teams that I know they can handle, and then Separatists. Other than that, that's it. You don't really need to get them to Relic 7 or anything like that. But yeah, I don't want to take up too much more time, but yeah, that's honestly how I see Relic Delta. It's definitely, yes, still relevant. like I said, if you're an early game player, if you're a new game player, you're just starting out, or you're building up your roster, maybe you're like 2 million, 3 million, 4 million GP or something like that, don't worry about Relic Delta until later when you have, or like around 7, 8 million GP. You know, you're climbing the ranks in Grand Arena, maybe you're in Chromium, you want to get to Rhodium and stuff like that. Maybe start investing on Relic Delta a little bit more to think about your certain team comps, getting their relic levels up there, because if you don't, sooner or later you're going to start climbing up the ranks in Grand Arena, and then you're going to start going up against people like me, or worse than me, that have a bunch of R9s, a bunch of R8s, a bunch of R10s and stuff like that, you know. And if you just ignore on Relic Delta, you're not going to get anywhere, unfortunately. If you plan on climbing the ranks and improving and getting better in the game. But other than that, yeah, that's really about it. I can't stress it enough. Overall point, those are my 2 cents. Relic Delta is definitely still a thing. And yeah, it's still a thing. It's still relevant, and just I got to keep working on my stuff for Relic Delta too. And once I feel comfortable with Relic Delta, then I'm gonna start going for Pirate King Hondo, getting the pirates up and running, yada yada yada, this, that, and the third. But other than that, that's really about it for today's video. I don't want to take up much more time about this, because I could literally have an hour discussion about this all. But other than that, yeah. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and it would mean the world to me. Yeah. I'm Insidious, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace. Later.